Welcome back to Cosmic Cassie, Capricorns. This is going to be the new moon in Taurus reading happening on May 7th, my time. This is just going to be an energy check to see what you can expect coming in for that new moon. I did get a couple channeled messages through my own guides on what we all can collectively expect. So I'm going to tell you some of those messages first, and then we'll jump into the tarot to see how it's going to affect you personally. First off, we have focusing on what brings us pleasure and how to ground that into our everyday life. And the next thing that we'll experience with this new moon energy is considering areas of our life that have a little bit of chaos and tumultuous energy to them and how we can kind of bring them down into order and practicality. And then finally, we have allowing yourself to step back from energies that are really stressful, really draining, so that you can gain a new perspective on old patterns. And sometimes those old patterns is what keeps us experiencing those stressful situations and experiences. All right, Capricorn, let's go ahead and jump into the tarot for you. So this is the Unknown Tarot deck. So if you like it, that's what it's called. Capricorn, if you do want a personal reading with me, CosmicCassie.com is my website, and that is in the description box down below. Please make sure that if this resonates for you, that you're liking and subscribing if you want to hear more. It's very little effort for you and free, and it means a whole lot to me. Let's go ahead and jump into the tarot. What does Capricorn need to know for this new moon in Taurus? What does Capricorn need to know for the new moon in Taurus? First out is the Father of Cups. What does Capricorn need to know about this new moon in Taurus? Nice. Then we have Judgment. We have Four of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. Let's get one more here. Two of Cups. Beautiful. Capricorn, I'm already really liking your energy. Because I am a psychic intuitive channeler, kind of all the above, if I get messages throughout the reading, I will try to remember to say them as quickly as I can. Sometimes when they come in, they leave out just as fast. So I will try my best. Okay, let's go ahead and go for it. We're going to clarify with the same tarot deck. It's just a smaller version of it, of the Unknown Tarot. Let's jump into clarifying. Let's clarify Father of Cups for Capricorn. Clarify Father of Cups for Capricorn. Clarify Judgment. Clarify Four of Swords. And clarify Ace of Pentacles and Two of Cups. Beautiful. Capricorn, starting off, we have Father of Cups with the Death card. This is letting you know that this new moon energy is going to really come in, and I think it's going to hit your emotional center pretty hard. So you might have a unique placement or something like this that's really affecting you with this new moon in Taurus, but I feel like there's a lot of energy channeling into your emotional processing, to how you withdraw emotionally if you do that with other people, if you do that with yourself, if you do that with relationships, businesses, things like this. This is really putting a focus on it's time to end this energy of holding on to our emotions, not expressing them in a proper way, or even denying ourselves of the emotions that we feel. Maybe we try to run away from negative emotions when we do feel them. There's a term called toxic positivity that came to mind, where we feel something negative, but then we immediately erase it by being overly positive about everything, and that's running from the emotion. You have to feel that emotion, let it process through you, and then express it in a healthy way if that's what needs to happen. That expression doesn't always have to be verbal, Capricorn. It can be through creative aspects. It can be through writing. It can be through creating a video. It can be through cleaning your house, dancing, movement, exercise. But we need to express those emotions in a healthy way. And I think death is there clarifying it, because it's time to really transform that. It's time to end that old habit, that old pattern of really holding into these emotions and not expressing them, of really withdrawing in an emotional way. Then we have Judgment clarified by the Six of Cups. This is letting you know, hey, it's time to kind of look back on the past and allow yourself to see that there was healing, there was growth, there were lessons learned, there was something positive that came from past experiences. Whether those experiences feel negative or positive doesn't matter. Every experience holds an opportunity to learn something about ourselves and the world and other people. And I think part of this emotional withdrawal that you might be going through, or this pattern of not fully expressing emotions in a healthy way, is because of past experiences where maybe we got hurt. Maybe It didn't feel too good when we did do that in the past. So now we kind of hold back from doing it. And it's time to really evolve that part of us, to look back on those experiences, not to get stuck in them, not to get re-triggered, but to understand and find the lesson that we learned, the beautiful thing that came out of something terrible. It's like the lily, or not lily, sorry, the lotus flower. It only grows from mud. It has to grow from something negative, and then it becomes the most beautiful flower that represents, life itself. And then we have the Four of Swords clarified by the Six of Swords. Clarified by, not the Six of Swords, the Eight of Swords. Four of Swords is all about healing, rest, rejuvenation. With this particular deck, the thing that I love about the Four of Swords is that the sun is where the third eye would be. And this is almost an awakening. It's an opening. It's taking the time to be in a space of peace and quiet so that you can have this full realization of something very positive that has happened. It's helping you become unstuck. So part of this process that you're going through with this new moon energy, which does present itself 3 days before and 3 days after, a part of that process for you, Capricorn, is realizing how you've been stuck in your own way. And a lot of that, I feel strongly, has to do with something with your emotions, the way you internalize them and process them, the way you have your own perspective on what's happened that creates those emotions. This is asking you to sit in this peaceful moment for just a moment, so that you can very clearly see how this has been keeping you stuck and holding you back in ways that you haven't realized. The beautiful thing with the Eight of Swords, especially in the traditional tarot, is that she could cut free of herself from those swords at any time. She is her own restraint. She is keeping herself stuck. She doesn't have to be stuck. She's choosing to be stuck. And a lot of times that energy presents as not realizing what we're doing that's harming ourselves. It's not seeing it very clearly. And this is presenting an opportunity to see it very clearly. What has been holding us back is ourselves, but how? How have we been holding ourselves back? Then we have the Ace of Pentacles with the Five of Cups, which I actually really love this energy for you, Capricorn, because it's as soon as we have this epiphany, this realization, this awakening moment of really realizing and seeing truly how we hold ourselves back, that's when we can get a new opportunity. That's when we can finally let go of the past, release those past pains and hurts, those sorrows, those griefs, all those things that didn't work out that we kind of held on to and maybe not even realize that we held on to. This is allowing you to now have a new opportunity to move on from all those past grievances. And then we have the Two of Cups with the Four of Cups. And this is letting you know, hey, there is an opportunity to spiritually align with something beautiful and divine here, but you have to be willing to see that opportunity. Just because the opportunity presents itself doesn't mean you're going to get it. You have to see the opportunity and take the energy necessary towards it in order for it to really come to fruition and come alive. And this is saying this opportunity is going to guide you towards something that is very spiritually aligned for you. It's very divine for you. But Four of Cups is saying you have to be able to see it though. If you don't see it as an opportunity, you're going to miss it. If you don't realize that that is an opportunity for you, if you get too stuck in the grief of the past to get towards this new opportunity, to allow yourself to have that new thing come in for you, we're missing it. And this is something that's going to be very spiritually awakening for you as well. It's a path that's going to lead you to a very different experience than what you've had. So this new moon is kind of illuminating for you, Capricorn, this beautiful energy of self-reflection and self-accountability and ownership, but in a different way, not being hard on yourself, not beating yourself up for all the things that you did wrong, but seeing how you hold yourself back in a way that you've never realized. And once you can see that, that's when we begin to know how to move out of that energy, but we have to be willing to move out of it. We can't get stuck in any kind of sadness, grief. We can't keep feeling like we're held back. We can't keep living in the past. We have to evolve from the past and move towards something new, which is going to grant us a much better opportunity to align with things that we want in the future. Capricorn, again, if this is something that resonated, please make sure that you like and subscribe if you want more messages in the future. Otherwise, if you want a personal reading, CosmicCassie.com again is my website address that is in the description box below, and you can get personal readings there. All right, Capricorn, thanks so much for tuning in. Bye.